joining me. Here we have Langøra Kaffebrenneri, which was the roaster for the September KaffeBox. And they're going to introduce their coffees that we have featured. And so first, Christian, why don't you tell a little bit about yourself and your roastery?
Yes, hello. My name is Christian Helgeson, and I run Langøra Coffee Roasters here in Stjørdal. We've been roasting coffee since 2015. We're based on Gjelseng Farm. It's quite a little interesting place outside the center of Stjørdal, where we have a restaurant and a brewery. And we've all been set up here for 5 years now. The first couple of years we were based in a little stabbur, an old storage building from the 1850s, but we have a brand new roastery 2 years ago. So we're really happy that we are going in the right direction.
How big a town is Stjørdal?
It's about 27,000. So it's really close to Trondheim Airport. So it's sort of a suburb to Trondheim, but still like half an hour outside.
Yeah, still pretty rural, semi-rural.
That's
cool. So what can you tell about these coffees that you had featured last month?
We tried to pick two quite interesting coffees for you, and we picked one coffee from Costa Rica, one from Colombia, and we wanted to select something that was exclusive for KaffeBox that we didn't have in our offerings for general offerings. So the first one, Hacienda Sonora, it's a natural processed catura from Costa Rica. That coffee really stood out on the coffee table when we were trying to select coffees. It's from an interesting farm. They only do naturals and honey processes and try to use as little water as possible. Everything is just really environmentally friendly, and so it seemed like a good story to tell as well as the coffee, just super fruity with notes of it was red apple, brown sugar, blackberry, super sweet. So and we tried to roast it quite light, so all these aromas were still very easy to distinguish.
That's a big argument lots of people have about naturals these days with environmental concerns, that it uses a lot less water for processing. That's correct?
That's correct. And for us, we were really sad that when the last when we shipped it away, there was maybe like 40 kilos left, and we had many people wanting to order it from us, but there was nothing left. So it's a shame to see it go, but we'll try to order some more next year.
Great. And the other coffee, this one was a lot of people really raved about this one.
That's an interesting one as well. La Orquídea from Colombia. It's an organically processed or organically grown coffee from Tolima. That one also is a little bit different. Quite a nutty, almondy character, lots of dark chocolate, cherry. It's produced by a cooperative of around 50 farmers, and they do all the processing themselves on the farm before it's sort of mixed for when leaving from the cooperative. So interesting coffee as well.
So what do you have in your cup today? What are you drinking?
This morning I have a brand new coffee that we just launched this week from Honduras. It's called Caprucas. It's also an organic coffee, natural. So we've been doing some test roasts earlier, and now we kind of nailed the roast, so we're starting to promote it to our customers. So super juicy, super fruity, really nice.
Cool. You had a really interesting project transporting some coffee by a sailing boat.
Yes, that was
a few words about that.
That was quite fun. We've been in touch with those guys for about a year now. We just found them on Instagram. There's a German group of people who sails every year to Central America and the Caribbean, and they try to promote carbon-free transport. and sort of highlight the environmental concerns around all the container shipping around the world. So, and they work with some roasteries in Germany. So they're based in Hamburg, and every year they're on a 7-month trip back and forth to Central America. And this year they were taking some coffee from Nicaragua, as well as other organic produce like rum, cocoa, and a few other things.
Yeah.
So we managed to get a hold of just a few bags to support the project and help promoting their.
Cool. Do you still have that in your web shop? Have you sold out of those beans?
No, we still have some left, but yeah, so feel free to check it out. It's, and now they are looking for a crew for the next journey, so you should sign up if you want to be a sailor back across the Atlantic to pick up some coffee.
Sounds fun. All right, that's great. Oh, and one other thing I can mention, you're also in our advent calendar. So
Yes.
if you like the Langøra Kaffe, you'll see more of them in December.
Yeah, we're very excited to be in the advent calendar. Yeah, we love the KaffeBox project and everything you're doing. So we're really excited to feature our coffees there this year as well. We haven't decided completely what's going to be our Christmas coffees yet. I think this year we're going to have maybe 3 or 4 different ones. So we'll see what we'll get for the calendar. But we have some interesting things coming up from natural coffees from Ethiopia and from Rwanda, and we also got some Mexican coffee coming, and we'll see if we can get hold of something super nano lots as well.
Great. One last question. I was just curious, when you're on a cupping table and you're choosing coffees for the roastery, how do you pick? If you have, say, 60 coffees there that you're trying to pick between, how do you decide for yourselves or your roastery which coffees you're going to bring in?
I think for us, it's always been important to all the time have sort of a range of coffees. 4, 5, 6. We always kind of have 4 to 6 different filter coffees. So we try to have quite a wide range in sort of cup profiles.
Yeah.
But also, I think when we're cupping, it's pretty easy to when everyone stops up and says like, wow, this one. Then you're obviously picking something right, and we try to let everyone here at the roastery choose to rotate on who's choosing the coffee and get a bit of a sense of connection to it.
Yeah.
So we'll try to work 3-4 months in advance, ideally, for coffees that are coming in. And we try to follow the seasons and pick some interesting stuff.
Cool. Thanks. Great. Well, thanks for giving us a few minutes of your day.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for being in KaffeBox. It's always great to have you. We've had you quite a few times.
We really appreciate it, and we hope we can be back soon.
Great.